The rite had worked. 10 minutes ago, the clearing held nothing, but now there was a something. A small, strange tear in the fabric of the air, just an arm's length away from the edge of the circle. The candles fluttered as the rift breathed wider. "Darkness shield us," Aegon whispered. Umbral aether lashed through the tear, forcing the portal wider still. There was movement now, restless movement. Aegon could feel the weight of his heart in his chest, pounding. "We have done it," said the other. "The unseen prophecy will at last be fulfilled." The rift had grown to nearly human height. "Great Unmaker," began the speaker, "we summon you and name you Riftstalker." Umbral aether dripped from the rift, pooling on the ground below. A candle, too close to the pool, fell into the slick and out of reality. "Walk with us in the darkness." A shape emerged from the umbral tear, 4 powerful paws tipped in claws, tall ears, a sinuous tail, and a coat of writhing umbral aether that clung to it like a living thing. It snatched the speaker in its jaws and dragged him, screaming, beyond the rift. You may lately have seen a strange message on screen. Unknown characters when you log in. This is the cipher of the unseen. A strange organization of unknown providence and unclear motivation. What little is known portends doom and ill tidings for all who call the Shattered Isles home, or at the very least, disruption. Let's talk. The Unseen first appeared with Dark Harvest 2, October 5th, 2018, when a message appeared in the patch notes, a cipher later translated to mean, "Do you carry a lantern?" As time went on, more messages appeared, some in patch notes, others in the town of Ramsgate itself, all in a strange glowing blue cipher. The messages ranged from ominous, with the message unseen and waiting in darkness, to potentially malevolent, when the message "The Shattered Must Fall" appeared. These messages were part of an event being run by Phoenix Labs. Following the clues would eventually lead to a wicker statue of a shroud hidden behind the waterfall within Ramsgate. The ARG continued, but from there provided no further lore implications. That is until the 18th, when the Riftstalker was revealed, and the story read at the beginning of this video was released. Through unknown means, a section of the Unseen successfully pulled a new umbral behemoth to our shores, though through hubris, mistake, or a lack of care for the lives of their members, they failed to properly contain it. This story, and what few messages we have translated, form the sum total of what we know about the Unseen. Firstly, the Unseen are an order that seems focused on the manipulation of umbral aether. The 2 behemoths we have seen associated with them are the Shroud and the Riftstalker, the only 2 umbral behemoths in the game at time of recording. What's more, they seem to have the means to interact with it in ways that seemed impossible to our current understanding until only recently. Teleportation and the creation of aetheric glyphs with hand signs were effects first created via unseen cosmetics, most notably in the Unseen Hunt entry emote. We are aware from previous Reddit AMAs that umbral aether is intensely toxic, so how they achieved such mastery is unclear, but should be cause for much concern. Secondly, we know the Unseen are a doomsday cult. They primarily concern themselves with the destruction of the Shattered Isles and the end of the world as we know it. Riftstalker was summoned as a great unmaker. They have left ciphers claiming that the Shattered must fall, presumably referencing the Shattered Isles. Thirdly, it can be inferred that the unseen believe themselves capable of surviving this process. The speaker who dies in the story does not offer himself as a sacrifice. Indeed, he offers no sacrifice that we are aware of. He instead exhorts the Rift Stalker to walk with us in the darkness. Whether or not the unseen can actually survive their machinations is unclear, and in this moment irrelevant. The unseen seek power through what can only be characterized as risky and potentially profane methods, and they do so to shape the Shattered Isles as they see fit, pursuant to an agenda known only by them. Who are the unseen? They are the Dark Cult, a cruel counterpoint to the Aetheric monks who gave us our Aether Strikers. They are concerned with power at any cost. They are watching.